Is learning to ride an e-bike easy? Stick around to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Dustin. I have nearly 20 years experience in the bike and e-bike industry, and today we're gonna answer the question, is learning to ride an e-bike easy? Now, before we get into it, hit that subscribe button below, stay in touch with us here at 630. Be the first to know about all the new content we're putting out, giveaways we do, and of course, new product releases. All right, so there's a lot of people out there who are getting into e-biking, buying their very first electric bike, or you're thinking about getting an e-bike and you're wondering, man, is it easy to ride an electric bike? Now, I also know a lot of people are scared to get on an electric bike and it freaks them out a little bit. So today I'm gonna answer the question, is it easy to ride an e-bike? Now, the simple answer to that is yes, for a couple reasons, but there's a couple things I wanna point out. A lot of people who are getting into e-biking are people that have been off of a regular bike for many, many years. So we see a lot of riders in their early 30s to, 70s, 80s that have been off a bike for a while. A lot of people ride bikes when they're children, maybe up to the age of 16, even 18. Some of us are riding around college. Of course, there are the enthusiast cyclists that never stop riding. But a lot of people give up cycling around 18. They go off to college, they get busy with work. Then they might start having families in their late 20s, early 30s. Their children start riding bikes, so maybe they get back into cycling at that point. Or maybe you don't and you stay off a bike till your 50s, 60s when you have some more time and you want to get out and get exercise and enjoy the outdoors. So, riding an e-bike is easy. However, if you've been off of a bicycle for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. Now, while it is just like riding a bicycle, I have noticed, because we've done lots of first-time rides on e-bikes, and if you want to check those videos out, they're on our YouTube channel. And a lot of riders getting back into bicycling for the first time sometimes struggle with the balance again, and sometimes struggle with the leg strength required to keep a bike upright. Now, not all the time. A lot of people hop right back on and they're riding like they've never been off. Now, some people struggle. Now, with that said, riding an e-bike is really no different than riding a bicycle, and in some ways easier, because if you do, or you have lost muscle strength, or you haven't been training those muscles with the exercise you do, the assistance the motor can give you can actually help you get the bike moving and keep you upright. And so that actually can make it easier in some instances, so long as you use the assistance levels appropriately. You don't use, the highest level of assistance. You start out on a low level of assistance. Now, in all of the times, in all the test rides I've done with someone, I've only had people not be able to ride an e-bike that weren't able to balance anymore on two wheels. So it actually had nothing to do with the electric components of the e-bike. It had more to do with they just no longer could ride a two-wheel bike. And many of those people, and again, check out our videos, then just transitioned into a three-wheel electric bike. And they were able to operate that just fine, so long as they had the three wheels to balance them out on their rides. So riding an electric bike, plain and simple, is very easy. Now, if you haven't been on a bicycle for a long time, I suggest that you just get back on a standard two-wheel bike first, get practicing, get your balance back. As you get comfortable on two wheels, then transitioning to a motorized two-wheel bike is no problem at all. With that said though, if you do want to just jump right back into getting an e-bike, that actually is okay as well. Like all three of these are actually e-bikes right here. And the beauty of it is that you don't have to use an electric bike with the motor all the time. You can ride it without using the motor. So if you want to buy your e-bike, practice on it like a regular bike. You can pedal without using the motor in any way, shape, or form. Then when you get your balance back, get comfortable, you can start to gradually utilize the motor on the pedal assist levels. You can even press a thumb throttle or a twist throttle, depending on what it has, and let the motor do all the work for the electric bike. So you can get comfortable to make sure that you'll be safe. So if you're thinking about getting an e-bike, yes, it's easy to learn. Take your time if you're nervous, go to open spaces and practice. But all in all, like I said, the only people that weren't able to do it are those that struggled with a balance issue, not anything to do with operating the e-bike or riding the e-bike. So if you have any other additional questions at all, please comment below or reach out to us, the team at sixthreezero.com, or call us 310-982-2877. Don't forget, all three of these e-bikes are linked in the description below, and these are great for beginner e-bike riders. These are step-through frame, easy to mount and dismount. Makes for a very safe riding experience on an electric bike. We also offer a 30-day test ride your e-bike policy. If you don't love your e-bike in the first 30 days, send it back, no questions asked, no money out of your pocket. In addition to that, we're gonna warranty everything for 1 year. If anything goes wrong in the first year, we'll take care of it, parts and labor, no questions asked. And lastly, be a part of our communities. We have a Facebook group with thousands of members in there. Join the group, ask our existing riders questions so you can get comfortable making the right decision with your purchase. Then when you have yours, post in the group, make friends, and also download our app to track your rides and compete on the leaderboard. That is a lot of fun as well. So thanks for sticking around, and don't forget, it's your journey, your experience. Enjoy the ride.